Yo, what's up? Monday Cinema Club is back. We're live. I'm gonna type this out.
Welcome to our Monday Cinema Club, guys. My name is Alice Rahmatullah.
I'm Dante Bosco. What's up, everybody?
What's up, everyone? Welcome back.
And for people that have never been to Monday Cinema Club,
this is a movie club, and we talk about a movie every week, and it's just like a book club, and we watch a movie, and then during the streaming, we talk about the film, we talk about how we like it, or we don't like it, why, just popcorn talk. So, for my Chinese fans, hi, 大家好，我叫 Alice. For my Uyghurs fans, yaxshimisilar, bizning kino klubimizga kelganlarga qarshi olamiz.
Okay.
For everybody, hi, what's up, y'all? My name is Alice.
What's up, and I'm Dante. I can't speak any languages, but welcome. It's another week of Monday Cinema Club. This last week we watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones, and it was so fun.
I know. Speaking of the treasure, speaking of the find the treasure, guess what? Somebody just left $100 bill in front of my car.
On her windowsill.
On my windowsill.
Like attached to her.
I just posted on my Instagram.
Wiper.
You guys can just go check it out. It's just on top of my windshield. Should I take it or what should I do?
Yeah, I mean, I would say leave it in your wallet for a lucky day.
Lucky day.
Or if you need it for emergency, or if someone else needs it later down the line, you can pass on the good fortune.
I know. Oh my God, that's a good
If
idea.
if you do need it, go buy yourself a nice shirt. But I hope everyone had a good week. It's been kind of a busy week for us. It's kind of crazy. I don't know if we got the VIP listen this week, did we?
We did not. I have VIP list.
You do? But we also...
But I do have one VIP list. However, it's kind of a busy week and voting tomorrow. It's presidential day.
Yes, everyone should vote. Everyone should vote.
Everybody is freaking out or worried. Us too. A lot of stuff going on this week. So
let's watch movies and escape for a hot second. We'll announce a movie for next week. But at the moment, let's talk about this film, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Thank you guys so much for joining. 275 Shadow Todoroki. What's up? Taco Grande. How's you doing? Anime Freak 2318. Emperor Suzanne, how you doing? Nora Slim 14. So many people in the house. Thank you all so much for joining us. Shout out to all my Zuko fans out there. Shout out to all my Rufio fans out there. What's up, my cousin Dom is in the house. Bomb Dasco. What's up, Dom?
Hi. Bosco.
And thank you guys for everyone who joined us for my live stream last Thursday for to celebrate Filipino Heritage Month, and we gave you a sneak peek of my new film.
Oh my God! I saw the trailer. Woo! Congrats.
Thank you very much, Alice. I'm
so
excited.
The trailer last Thursday.
Kind of. We just sneak peeked it. It's not out. You can't watch it anywhere, but hopefully we'll be able to post it somewhere, maybe on my IG. But we'll see what happens. But I want everyone to see it. But we're in the midst of selling it, so there's a lot of things going on. But I wanted to share it for Filipino Heritage Month.
So how did that go?
It went great. It went awesome. But
let's come back to our film.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Who wants to talk? You want to talk first or want me to talk?
You can talk first.
So, I love this movie. Of course it came out in 1981. Steven Spielberg, someone I worked with in the past, so brought along a lot of good memories. It's interesting when you watch filmmakers, and this is maybe the second or third Spielberg movie we watched, and of course I grew up working with him. It's interesting to see their style in their work, and it just feels, good. And, I'm a filmmaker now also, and directing movies and producing movies. And sometimes movies can get so ominous, and especially you think of these great films like Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It is like one of the all-time great Hollywood films, cinema. And then to kind of go back now and watch it a new period of time and just see, just recall, it's all about getting the next shot, tell the story. It's not perfect, but it's amazing as it all comes together. And when I got to see this film again at a new time, it was so much fun to see a hero of mine, but also to see Spielberg, a hero of mine, showing off a lot of things he grew up with and a lot of the things he looked up to and things how he created this film, along with George Lucas, who helped write the screenplay. And I know those guys grew up on these old 50s kind of adventure films, and it was their version of this kind of film, and it's like a madcap action adventure with all these kind of like funny comedy moments kind of put in there. To see Harrison Ford, young Harrison Ford, just looking just all glorious as Indiana Jones, and
I just have to, sorry for the interrupt. I just have to admit it, like young Harrison Ford, he looks like a young Steven Spielberg. Does he look like?
I think it kind of was his alter ego.
Exactly.
I mean, alter, not ego. Alter ego, right?
Yeah, that's the right way to put it, I guess. I mean, they kind of look like.
Yeah, I feel like
I'm tripping.
I think a lot of directors do that. Like they'll take an actor that they feel like, if I was a movie star, this is who I'd be. It could be. I mean, I can see that. I can kind of get that vibe because Steven's like a little mischievous and a little fun like that. A little Han Solo in him. So to watch the film in this new time and kind of see that was really amazing. And then to just, I really miss filmmaking. We've been on COVID for so long, and then traveling, all the places they traveled in the world. I remember seeing the jackets that Spielberg and them would wear on set with the Indiana Jones trilogy jackets, because they traveled around the world shooting that movie, and it reminded me of places I've traveled shooting the films I've shot, and it just made me miss filmmaking. And then it also kind of brought it back down to earth, because sometimes you watch these great films and they become these great pieces in your mind. Because I remember being in the movie theater watching it when I was a kid and watching it over the years. But then to watch it as an adult now and see, how amazing and glorious it is, but also how not perfect it is. It's just a movie that these guys made that is great, but it just felt attainable again to like make films. Like watching fun, great cinema is like gets me inspired to get back and finish our script and move on to the next movie. Hopefully this whole COVID thing ends soon. How about you?
I mean, I don't know when this is gonna end, but
how did you feel about the movie?
Nothing shouldn't stop us being like doing what we're doing as a filmmaker. So speaking of the movie, this is my favorite genre, like action adventure film. I love action adventure film. That's the top genre I love. And then this is my third time or fourth time watching this film. This is the first film you have to watch it if you're in film school. But in the whole film, I mean, in the beginning part, the film start with kind of like horror, thriller part, and then bring you like a different, like kind of like worried what's gonna happen. Like you always like, you got hooked. Like you want to know what's gonna happen, because this action, this tension, it's happened super quickly in the first act part. So it doesn't feel like this director or this movie tries to put you on the like plot. Like this is the first part. Like I'm gonna introduce the world. I'm gonna introduce the history of this treasure. Doesn't have to, but it's super quick and it's super easy to understand and super easy to follow. I feel like this action adventure film should be like that. At the same time, it's a very like the beginning of the film. I feel like it's a horror, like it's a little scary.
Yeah, which is great. It's Halloween season.
Yeah,
so
it's a Halloween season that
kind of
makes
working all like the zombie kind of things.
Yes. So it's I feel like horror, but later on this goal changed, and then this genre slightly shifted from horror to thriller, and then thriller to romance and comedy, and this entire action. Like rest of the third act part is become whole action, just chasing the Indiana Jones, chasing this Hitler, like back.
It's so crazy they use historical stuff in the movie too, which was pretty wild. Yeah. Which was pretty amazing how they intertwined that.
I mean, it's a clever way to put it on. I mean, as a director, so the whole rest of the film become like action. So which is you don't get bored,
right,
from this act 2, act 1 part, and you discover a whole process. And one thing I really enjoy and I really appreciate this film, because this is not only about American Western film. They went to Nepal, they went to India, they went to Cairo, they went to journalism. This is like more international film.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, I'm gonna be like super like, we should be like, you know, I think the filmmaker, you should be think about it like this way, like what's gonna happen, like what is outside the world, how we can make a movie works for.
Is your watch talking?
Yeah, the series. I don't know why. How we can make this a good piece of art works for all worldwide. So this is a clever way, and it become a huge IP, and then this is a huge theme park. So this like makes me think like how we can make a bigger, like as a filmmaker, producer.
Right.
Actor, how we can make it big, how we can look at the scenario or look at the movie or look at the script bigger, like what we can make a scope. So that's like after I watched the film, I'm like just like thinking. Of course, I watched Bill Maher again last night. After I watched the movie,
she loves Bill Maher.
I have to watch it because tomorrow it's election day, so I have to.
Back to the election. I thought we were off the election.
I just have to catch up. It's like. You know, quick.
Okay.
All right, come back to the movie. So as being a filmmaker, we should just look at this picture in the bigger, not like stuck in the small thing or small. I mean, sometimes works, sometimes depends on the genre. So that's the main reason I love the action film.
Right.
I love the adventure film, and I love the performance, and I love her actor, like Karen Allen.
Karen Allen played Marion. Yeah.
Play Marion. She's the.
Well, she was a tough chick, especially for that time.
She's a tough chick, and
kind
at the same time, again, the why her character works for worldwide, because she's not the
damsel in distress.
Damsel
in distress.
Sexy over.
She was having some sexy moments.
She's a sexy moment, but everyone can relate. She's the down for the earth. Drinking
she's
game.
Tough. Yeah, she's tough.
My favorite scene, I mean, down for the drinking game in the bar. That's actually reminds me when we went on the Texas trip, and then we had that drinking battle with that guy. I was like, "Do you want to drink?"
No, you're definitely. She's definitely a tough one, for sure.
Because that guy told me like I can't drink. I am a little weak girl, but I told him, like, sit your ass down. I'm gonna drink your.
UK Postal Service. You're right. I mean, speaking of legendary films and legendary performances and action adventure, shout out to Sean Connery. He's a legend who passed away this last week, and shout out to Sean Connery. James Bond himself. I mean, and also Indiana Jones's father in the third one, if I'm right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love all that, but as a filmmaker too, to see Spielberg and this crew doing their version of the action films that he grew up with was really inspiring to me. Because a lot of times as filmmakers, we steal from a lot of people, and like, oh, you're writing a movie, you're making a movie, like it reminds me of this film, and it's like you could see all the tropes in the movie that he grew up with, like the westerns and the war films and whatnot, and kicking me into the car and throwing to the front window and then flying around and holding onto the whip on the back of the car. It's
beginning of
all
opening scene of this film, like it's like literally reminds me one of the few script I read it like years ago. So oh my god, I read this scene on this script and in this project, and I read this specific scene and this specific actor, like this character on this script, on this project. It's all from the stealing. Oh my god, this Steven Spielberg's this Raiders and Lost Ark.
He's created all this stuff.
Everyone tried
or recreated, really. It's not like he created this whole genre. He like kind of recreated a new time. You look at it, it's so classic. But there's so many films that have kind of spun off of this film and this style. Mm-hmm. And it was like Raiders is like at the foundation of a lot of the movies we're seeing today.
Yeah.
And some of the movies we've seen during the cinema club also.
Yeah.
And my favorite scene probably is that beginning. As soon as the movie started, in that classic beginning where he's
detention.
No, not when he's getting the gold statue and he's doing the thing and then the ball chases him. It's like right at the top of the movie, and you're just I'm like a little kid again watching the movie and going, oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Yeah. It's get you got hooked right away because you got like super into this film, and then you want to go this adventure with this character right away. You don't have to build this entire time or using this entire one act 2 part to introduce this character to make the audience like them, and then going to the journey but this director, the way he used the technique is the interesting scenario, put the character into this interesting scenario, interesting place, and the things happen, and then we as the audience and this character, we go the journey at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense to you? Yeah. So while I'm watching this, I just break down. This is the horror part. This is the thriller part. And this is the romance part. And it slowly become a comedy. And then it become like adventure. And then become like rest of the end of the movie.
I think part of the comedy too is just
action.
Harrison Ford is so witty and so funny, and he's like that perfect kind of leading man. Like even in his Han Solo, it's like it's actually the same character. I mean, Indiana Jones is Han Solo. Like they're the same actor, but it's the same character to like this mischievous person who's always being chased, and somehow you feel like he's gonna get out of it, and he's gonna say something smart in the interim and crack jokes throughout the whole thing. So so great to see.
Me too. I do love the chemistry between this lead character, her and him, Indiana Jones. They're like super like sassy at the same time, and they want to like hit each other's face. Like, it's been a long time, you didn't do this, you didn't do this at the time. Like, and she's holding the grudges at the same time that she is like save him, give him opportunity to save her at the same time.
Should we bring people in? Do you have a person?
Yeah, I have a one reservation. It's my fault. I should have made a reservation too, but I forgot. I like caught up on some stuff. I don't know. So we have a one. Stop it! What are you doing? We had a VIP guest, which is her name is Guli
Let's see.
Lanza.
And then we'll bring other people in.
Can you help me pronounce it? I don't want to mispronounce it.
Lanza.
Lanza.
Let's see if he or she's around. No, they're not.
I mean,
We'll see.
You have to send a request.
Send a request, or if you want to come in and you watch the movie this week, or want to talk about Raiders of the Lost Ark, hashtag Raiders right now, hashtag Raiders, and we will bring you in.
And a lot of people send me a question about like how we gonna make a reservation. It's easy, just
DM
send me
Alice.
a DM or just tell me you watched the film, and then it's like I want to join this conversation. That's it. Like you have to watch the film. So
okay, first person up is my man Calvatrain in Arkansas. Come and talk. Hashtag Raiders. Let's see what Thomas has to say.
What's up?
What's up?
Hi.
How y'all doing?
Very good. How's Arkansas?
It's great, I guess. I don't know. It's okay.
What do you have to say about Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh, dude, this movie is awesome. I love most of the Indiana Jones movies. They're all pretty good.
The last
most of them are pretty good. I remember seeing the last one in theaters.
A little rough, but
yeah,
the first three are amazing. Iconic.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if it's my favorite. It's definitely top 2. But okay, yeah, we're just changing clothes on us already.
Temple of Doom, or?
Yeah. Well, I feel like this one was probably a better hero flick for Indy. I think it had a better love interest for Indy. I feel like it just had a better overall villain also.
Right.
But part of me just like I don't know, really likes God, I'm having confusion's a big symptom of COVID right now, apparently.
Yeah.
So I'm having like brain
that's
farts
rough,
left.
buddy.
Right.
Tyler Claus says that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one.
I would say I think the Last Crusade. I had a brain fart on the name of the movie. Yeah.
Well, I love Last Crusade. It's the Sean Connery, and that relationship between Indiana Jones and his father is so great.
Oh yeah, really good stuff. I think that one might be my favorite, but Raiders of the Lost Ark I think is just probably a better overall movie. Yeah. I think personally.
This film makes you want to watch all of them for sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I thought how they introduced him like right off the bat. I think you were saying that earlier. It was just so cool.
Classic.
Yeah.
You're just like, wow, this dude is awesome, like immediately. I thought he had, and across the movies, it's like this, it doesn't have as much humor, I think, in this one as it did in The Last Crusade, but I feel like his kind of dry wit that he's kind of really famous for, I think is fantastic. What is he doing? Okay. Anyway.
Well, thank you, Thomas. I'm
yeah.
inspired to see some other films shortly. And
yeah.
I'll see you on the
Yeah,
list.
I'm really excited about that. That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I think that on top of that, and I was just going to get down here because she's playing next to me.
Where is my favorite? Who's that?
Yeah, but I just think overall it's just a really solid film. Out of the three, I really think it's probably the best one. I think just how the movie ended, just absolutely how gruesome, just all of this stuff was just unreal.
Big mark in my mind as a child. I remember seeing that movie. You're like, oh my god, these people. And I didn't even know what Nazis were back then. It just kind of like was weird.
No,
in my mind.
yeah. Absolutely. No. And there's other parts like, in like The Last Crusade, him kind of like turning to dust and stuff it's not near as graphic, I guess, as someone's face melting. So
they just melted.
Just completely different stuff. Absolutely.
And what's crazy is as you grow up to find certain things where there's a part of the Nazi thing with Hitler that he was really into the occult stuff and he was really into finding these artifacts, which is crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think that's what overall as a villain, Nazis were such an easy thing to just slap onto a movie and be like, yeah, they're the villains, they have these motives, but I feel like he was such a more complex character. Even just being just a Nazi, I feel like it was just a lot more complex.
Right.
With them getting this relic, and like if it gets into the wrong hands, like it could be the end of the world and stuff like that. And then just seeing it all come crashing down on him in the end is just totally badass, I think. So
crazy.
Whenever I was a kid, I wanted. It's not completely related, but I wanted to be a paleontologist for a long time, and I turned into a dentist, so it was close, I guess. I don't know.
Stuff,
Still doing some things.
You're still digging.
So.
You're still digging.
Yeah, I'm still digging. There's Iris.
Iris. All right. Shout out to Arkansas. I'll see you on the Rift.
All right. Peace, I guess.
Oh my God! Thank you, Thomas Calvatrine out of Arkansas. Hashtag Raiders right now will bring you in.
And then where's our baby guest? She's supposed to be here.
Did they?
Do you want to try one more time? Don't forget to send a request though. If you don't send a request, or you want to just pull in.
Or put hashtag. Here I saw someone with a hashtag Raiders, and we'll bring you in.
Connect.
Hey, what's up? How are you guys?
Yo, Conrad's back. What's going on?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
We're doing well. Happy November.
Thank you. You too. Also, just wanted to show you my Seahawks stuff because I'm a huge
I thought it was Slytherin for a second, but I see it's Seahawks. Okay.
From Seattle, right?
Yeah, from Seattle. Shout out. So, Conrad, what do you think about the movie?
Oh, yeah. So the movie was really good. I loved how Indiana Jones used his rope, and I also loved how he had developed with the romance with the woman, and how there was like a ton of adventures. I'm personally a big fan of traveling, so I loved how
me too.
So I personally really liked how he traveled to different places.
Yeah. No, it's great. That's one of the greatest things of filmmaking, especially on big budget films, especially on guys that like to travel and shoot like worldwide. And Spielberg's like one of those dudes.
You have endless budget coming out.
You have endless budget. Let's just go. Let's not build a set that's Egypt. Let's just go to Egypt. So what was one of your favorite moments in the movie?
I would say I like the one where he and even though they were tied up, I really liked the fire scene when they were tied up, and then the fire came, but then went around.
Keep your eyes closed. Yeah.
Yep, that was absolutely my favorite part, and that was like definitely my memorable part. I'd watched this when I was really young, and I just loved the Disneyland ride. Every time I go on the Disneyland ride, it always reminds me of.
Is it a Disney or Universal?
I think it's at Disneyland.
Indiana Jones.
It might be a Disneyland thing. I don't know. I can't remember. One or the other.
Yeah, it's at Disneyland since I've been there like 8 or 9 times.
Oh,
so.
cool.
Yes.
Well, Conrad, thank you again for showing up and talking to us. And go Seahawks, even though I'm more of a Niners fan, but, good luck.
For sure. Thank you so much.
All right, cheers.
Bye. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
All right. Hashtag Raiders right now.
Raiders should be.
Let's see. If you watch the movie and you want to come and talk about it, here, I'm seeing somebody. As they come up, I'm just grabbing people.
Well, our VIP guest should be here.
Did
Where
they
she
text you?
go?
Hello.
Hello? Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? What's your name?
My name is Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, how you doing? Where you calling in
I'm
from?
calling from Charlotte. I think not the last one, but the last one before I was on here.
Oh,
And
cool.
cool.
Welcome
yeah,
back.
yeah,
Welcome back. Were you
yeah.
able to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark this week or in your life?
In my life, of course, I'm a big Indiana Jones fan.
So, talk to us. What's your favorite parts in the movie? What stood out to you? Like what what
What
does
do
it mean to
you
you?
like? What do you don't like?
Well, what the thing that really stood out with all of the Indiana Jones movies in general is that there's the underlying message that knowledge is power. Every
Ah.
time he's in a situation, he's always prepared. He knows how to
Yeah.
speak the
Yeah, he's like
language.
Yeah,
MacGyver.
you're right.
He's kind of like MacGyver. I thought about that too when I was watching the
He
movie.
always had some clue. Like even though in like dangerous part, he's like, hold on. He always had that clue. Like if I'm in that situation, I'm probably like, fuck that.
Yeah, knowledge is power. I like that.
Yeah, definitely. And I love the part in Raiders of the Lost Ark where the guy's doing like this crazy sword play, and then Indiana
Yeah.
Jones just pulls out his gun and shoots him.
Yeah, I
And
love that too. I love that
and
too.
what
He
people
was
don't
killing
know,
people with no problem. Like,
yeah,
he didn't think
he was
twice
crazy.
about it. He wasn't tripping.
What's
He was
up
like,
with
No.
his
I'll just
goat?
shoot people.
No, what's up with his
It's
rope?
called a whip.
A whip. I mean, I call him.
I don't know. You know what? I had got a whip when I was a kid because of Indiana Jones. When I was in Mexico, in Mexico, they'd be selling whips on the side.
What are you getting whip for?
I mean, Indiana Jones. I don't know. I got a whip. There was a whip, like a leather whip, right? And then you can make that pop because like,
Yeah.
right? But the thing is, that whip did not
Pop
grab.
on you?
It didn't grab anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Indiana Jones was slinging
Grab
it
it,
and
yeah.
grabbing ropes and like swinging like Spider-Man.
Swinging his whip.
The whip don't do that. Whip don't do that.
Right.
That's just movie magic. That whip it don't hold nothing. You can't pull nothing back to you. It's nothing.
That's
Yeah, man.
All you can do is like make that sound. That's all it's for.
Word.
It's crazy. Well,
And
man,
he
what's
and he
up?
was, I believe he was when he did that scene, he was actually sick, and he had the flu.
Oh wow.
When
Okay.
he did that scene, yeah. But yeah, I love those movies. Indiana Jones Temple of Doom is my favorite because when I watched that, I'd never watched Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh
And
really?
it completely blew my mind. As an 8-year-old child, I was not prepared for what I
No.
was about to see.
I think
And
I
I
was
mean,
6 years old when I saw Raiders, 6 or 7, and
yeah,
then seeing like probably the same age you, 8 or 9 when I saw Temple, and it was amazing. But Short Round too. My man Short Round was in Temple.
yeah, John T. Kwan, he was also
Yeah.
in Goonies,
Dr. Jones, Dr.
Dr.
Jones.
Yeah, man. Good stuff,
Classic.
man. Good stuff.
All right,
Thank
man.
you for having
thank
me
you so
on, man. I
much.
appreciate that. Yeah, man.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
All right, so whoever's next.
Oh my, I think she
She
texted
said
me.
she-
She
okay,
said,
wait.
Allison here. And then she
Allison
sent
here.
a request too. Here's a.
GU.
No, hold on. You have to type it her right. Name right. G as in capital.
Yeah, I got it. GUILLE.
Double L. E. No.
No,
No, you have to.
I don't know. Tell her to. Can you
Send the request right
send
now.
a request or put
Liza.
Raiders in the thing, and we'll come get you. We'll come.
Or
get you.
hashtag Raiders.
All right. Let's
Did you
see.
see it?
There's a lot of Raiders coming in, so I'm just gonna grab. I'm gonna grab this one right here.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just coming in. So you have something to say about Raiders? You watched it this week, especially. Come hit us up.
Hello.
Yo. Who we talking to?
Hold on.
Hold it.
Hello, Dante Basco. How are you?
Who's this?
Wow. Sterling Rayner from North Carolina. How you doing, man?
Doing good. Where you calling from?
North Carolina.
Oh, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I think it was South Carolina last call. Now North Carolina. We're all over the Kakalakis right now.
Oh my goodness. How you doing, Dante Basco? I'm a huge Avatar fan. I
Yeah,
watched Avatar last
I
Airbender all the
How's
time.
it doing too? So tell us.
Okay, wow.
Have you ever watched Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Yeah, I watched it all the time. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
you. I see you fine. And what do you think about the movie?
Awesome.
Talk to me about
Yeah,
your favorite moments or scenes in the movie.
Yeah, my favorite scenes are, I just love the movie. I watched it all the time as a kid. My favorite movie was when, Indiana Jones was, riding around those hills, riding around those hills, and, he was fighting those type of guys. And I remember when I first watched it in theaters, well, not in theaters, when I first watched it on TV, it was just such a impactful movie. You know, it has such an impact. And
Yeah.
to this day, I'm still an Indiana fan. I even watched the movie back in
It's crazy because he's not a superhero, but he kind of got superhero feels. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's human.
Yeah.
Intelligently superhero.
Yeah, but and he's fun.
Yeah.
And he's fun.
That's great. Yeah, just a big fan. I even liked the movie back in 2008, the one.
Internet.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Internet still. Oh.
Yeah.
You're breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me?
Okay.
I'll shout out to North Carolina. We're kind of breaking up right now, but I appreciate you calling in.
Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
All right, cheers. I think he's cutting in and out. But Sterling, shout out to Sterling, North Carolina. I saw our guest in here somewhere.
Here.
Hit us again. Here you go. I got her.
Oh,
or him. I don't know her or him. I don't know the name. And this guest was guaranteed to be on the show to talk. So we're connecting. And hi!
We got her.
What's your name?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Hermina. I'm from Uruguay.
Oh, you're from Uruguay.
Oh
my God. And how do you pronounce your name?
Guillermina.
There's Shamina.
Wait, I want to pronounce it right. Can you try it again?
Guillermina.
Guillermina.
Well, welcome to
Yes.
welcome to the live stream, Shamina.
Welcome to the live
Uruguay,
stream.
that's quite impressive. What time is it over there?
I'm so happy.
We're happy to seeing you.
Well, finally I could connect, and I'm very nervous because I speak Spanish normally, and I've been preparing for this.
No worries.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Where are you calling from?
So,
Uruguay.
Uruguay. What time is it over
Yeah.
there?
What time is it over there?
it's 20 p.m.
20 is
8 p.m. Oh,
8 p.m.
cool. So, did you watch Raiders of the Lost Ark? Do you have anything? What's your favorite thing to say about the movie,
Yeah.
or things you don't like, or what do you feel about it?
I really like it overall. I think that my favorite scene was when they were in the tent and the bad guy was like very threatening, and he takes something that looks like nunchucks, and that ends up being a hanger for his coat.
That was interesting. I thought it was nunchucks too, and then I thought it was some kind of weird torture device. Like when it was the third one, I was like, "Is this some kind of kinky torture device?" And then it was like, "Oh, it's a hanger for his leather coat." Weird.
That's a weird situation when he shows up with that thing.
Super strange.
Yeah.
But that guy was so weird. As a kid, I was kind of so skeeved out by that dude. He was like kind of like looks weird, talks weird, and is just kind of evil feeling, you know?
Yeah, and I think that it really like sums up the whole movie because it has the action, the tension, and suddenly something like funny.
Yeah.
So I really like, and also the time when apparently Rene eats a fly, but in the end he didn't.
Oh yeah.
It was a scene when the fly was inside his mouth. Yeah,
it was very saw funny. A fly on someone's mouth.
Something in mouth.
Now, did you watch the film in English or did you watch it with subtitles? I mean, with subtitles or dub?
In English.
In English.
With subtitles.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Nice.
Are you involved in filmmaking at all?
No, but I love movies my whole life, so I really like the Monday Cinema Club because it enables me to watch classic movies. Yeah.
Thank you
so much. That means a lot to us.
What
do you do? What do you do?
I am an English teacher.
English teacher.
And I'm also studying computer science.
Oh wow!
So I'm having
she teaches English sometimes also to Chinese students.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yes, I teach kids.
I want to teach English to people too.
Can you?
I mean, I don't know. I can't teach other people.
You don't have patience.
I can't
have no patience.
And let me tell you that with Avatar: The Last Airbender, it was the first time that I could listen in English. Now that I'm a grown up, and I was very happy to listen with the original voice. It's much better.
Really?
Oh, really?
What did Zuko sound like in Espanol?
Es muy raro, Zuko in Spanish, really. Your voice
I wonder who dubbed your voice.
Better.
I know. I want to hear it. I did meet someone who did my voice in another, not in Spanish, but in another country. I was like, I've done like a few of your things. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, the jokes and everything is better. That's why I really like English and watching movies in their original language. It's much better in general.
It's amazing. What city
Amazing.
in Uruguay are you from? I mean, I don't even know anything about Uruguay, but
And Montevideo.
Montevideo. I got
The
I got to make it to
capital
South
city.
America. That's one of the continents I've not been to yet. You know, South America.
South America.
I've only gone as far as Mexico, which is not in South America, obviously.
You're more than welcome here, really.
Hopefully, when cons kind of come back up, I go down there. You know, I got invited to a con in Brazil one time, and I just couldn't make it. And maybe, you know,
We're
Uruguay,
very near, bro.
Argentina. There's a lot of places I want to go check out.
Me too. I love traveling.
Yeah.
So hopefully, we'll make it down
You're
there.
welcome.
Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so happy. I will keep watching Monday Cinema
Thank
Class.
you.
I love you guys.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
That's so nice.
That was so
I would
cool.
feel so bad if we didn't pull her, but
I know. Thank
Yeah,
God we got her
amazing.
because it was like internet and stuff, especially in other countries. The internet's working.
exactly.
So, hashtag Raiders right
Raiders.
now, and we'll bring you in if you watch the movie. Hashtag Raiders, and you have something
Raiders
cool to
of
say,
the
or
Lost
something.
Ark.
There's something in there that you want to talk
I mean, it
about.
doesn't have to be that this is the best movie. Like this is my favorite movie. Well, if you don't like the movie, we can talk about it too. It's just
Yeah, you don't have to like it. It's not all
exactly. It's a free.
There's
conversation.
things in
It's
the
a free
movie
room.
that were a little bit weird. There was like, there's some stuntmen that were like not Asian, but you could see that they had like Asian
The
makeup
Asian
on
makeup
to make them
on.
have like slanted eyes.
Cheeky
That was a little bit like, what the? But I mean, it's a different time.
I
And
mean,
they were
even
stuntmen.
though like they make the one Asian guy was super rude to that Middle Eastern guy and just
Let's
like
see, this is the
getting
next one guy that
ordering
came up.
around. So those are the parts I don't like. So we can talk
But
about it.
there was a cool part where, you know, when he comes in the restaurant and it's his shadow,
Mhm.
was because when Hook, they did the same thing.
Oh, there it is.
Yo,
Hello.
Alexandra.
Hi.
Alexander Hamilton.
Alexandra Hamilton.
Exactly.
How did you get that
Fun.
name?
We'll never be old. Hi. Thank you so much for bringing me on. And yeah, I absolutely love this movie.
What's your name?
My name is Alex. I am calling from Jersey.
Yo,
New
shout out to
Jersey.
Jersey. I love the handle. I don't know how you got Alexander Hamilton. Someone will probably pay you money for that handle.
No, it's the M. The M is how I was able to just squeak in there. So it's all
Awesome.
good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, are you, before we ask you about your thing in the films, are you in the industry at all? In film, stage, theater, or anything?
Well, I love theater. I love being involved in theater, but no, I'm not in the industry or anything. But no, the Indiana Jones movies, when I was 8, I would run through all 3 of these movies on VHS, and like every scene when you're 8 years old, you know, the face melting scene,
Right,
the art
right.
and all, you know, you gotta fast forward when you're a little kid. But no, I've always loved these movies. Yeah.
And what did you love about them?
Yeah, so with Raiders, I think what I love the most about it, like especially when you get older, is just you see how vulnerable and mortal Harrison Ford is during that fight, like on the airfield where he's facing that guy. You see him just getting the shit kicked out of him.
Right.
Sorry, language, but yeah, sorry.
It's fine.
But yeah, you see him like just really take a beating, and I love how you sort of escalate between each small set piece to another small set piece, and you don't know exactly how high it's going to escalate, and you really see him getting battered and bruised, and I think that's probably where maybe some other ones in the future maybe fell a little short, but I think just seeing how like human he is while still being like the big action hero is what like really draws you in, because you see him getting bloodied and broken.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think you're right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I think
like-
you're right, because he's like a superhero, but
But
he's
it's
a
not
human.
something- He
Yeah.
has a flaw.
He has a lot of
Yeah.
flaws.
He has
and
a flaw, and he's a human.
He's
too.
gonna get hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he's
Not
also gonna save the world.
That he is. That he
He's
is.
going
Yeah.
to save the world. Thank goodness for Indy. He's gonna save the world,
Yeah.
but he's like not. I mean, you know, he has his shirt off. He's not like ripped out. It's not like he has like an 8-pack and he's like so hasn't eaten in like 6
No.
weeks. He's just like ripped. He's like a regular guy.
Yeah, and like he gets exhausted and he tries to beat up the giant 7-foot-tall Nazi, and he just
Tries to.
gets
Get his ass
handed.
kicked.
His ass.
Yeah.
kicked.
Yeah.
But he also has like this like a very, you know, old Americana aspect of Indiana Jones. Like this is a man's man, the way the old concept of a guy
Yeah.
out there to be adventuring, do your best, go and you can win,
Yeah.
be righteous, do the right thing,
Yeah.
you know. But there's also great things that going back, what we were talking about earlier is like we saw so many films that we've been looking back on that the female character had a lot to be desired, you know, as far as in today's spectrum. But ironically, in 1981, this female character was pretty strong. She kicked ass. You know, and she was still a woman.
And
but
she's still a woman. She needs to
She
help.
wasn't waiting to be like, Indy, save me. Oh my God. She was like partners in the whole thing.
She's trying to save herself from Belloc in that whole scene. So you're right. You see like how she's, without like telegraphing it to the audience, you see what she's thinking. You see how she's already proficient with taking all those shots, like in that Nepalese bar at the beginning. So you see her playing that drinking game. You see what she's already planning ahead. So, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it was a fascinating film. And it's fascinating how it's held up now, 40 years.
40 years.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
it's almost
crazy.
40 years.
Wait, hold on. It's 1981.
2021's 40 years.
Yeah.
My God.
It can't be, it's just wrong. It just feels wrong to say that it's almost a 40-year-old movie, but yeah.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, Alex, thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it. Shout out to Jersey. Thank you for watching the movie.
Thank you for watching the movie.
Absolutely, big fan. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Cheers.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get some more people in here.
Wait. Alex is still here.
Alex is still here.
I'm still here.
Sorry, Alex. Alexander Hamilton.
Let's pull more
there was
people
right
in. I saw
here. Raiders. I see Raiders right. The next one that came up was right here. And I appreciate everyone joining in, especially all the Avatar fans. Shout out to all the Avatar fans. Fire Nation forever. Hello.
Oh my God.
Molly MC. Where are you calling in from, Molly?
North Carolina.
You're the second North Carolina person here.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh my goodness, what's going on in North Carolina?
Yeah. I'm from North Carolina.
Oh, awesome. Well, welcome to the stream. We're talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark. Have you watched the film in your life or this week or any ever?
Yes.
All the Indiana Jones movies, all of them, multiple times.
You seem very young, so Indiana Jones is definitely a
16.
Old movie for you.
Yeah, I'm 16, but 16.
Oh my God! You're so.
So
yeah. What did you? So what did you think of the film? Like, when did you first see it, and like, what's your feeling about it? What are your favorite moments and stuff about it?
I first saw it when I was probably like 7 years old. At least that's the first time I remember seeing it. My parents had like all the movies on DVD, so I watched it a lot. But my favorite part is probably like the strong female lead, because I'm like a feminist and I really like how it shows kind of, even at the time, even though she was like more of the love interest, it shows how she was like really kind of strong and powerful, and it was nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Which is great. Which, you look back on, especially in the 80s, it was not the usual to see a female character that's strong.
That's strong, and they have a strong opinion on that. Like, the girls stood up. Yeah,
it's amazing. Well, what else? Like, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
Probably when they're like doing the street fighting scene, running away from the people in the street, because it's very chaotic, but it was executed very well.
Oh wow,
that's right. Interesting. What do you don't like about it?
What
part do you don't like?
My least favorite part, I don't know. Probably.
You don't have to not like anything, Molly. Molly, you don't have to just make up something you don't like about the film.
I honestly don't know. I guess the final scene when they're like standing by the ark and there's like they like can't open their eyes. I guess I don't know. It was kind of confusing, but
exactly, that's the part I was about expecting to someone just brought it up. Thank you for brought it up. So it's like, why
scientifically, I don't know how that works, but it was great to watch.
Why you can't open your eyes?
We don't know. How do you know that in the moment?
Oh, yeah, he knows it because when the beginning of the script, I mean, I read it yesterday. They said in the uncut version of the script was they said if you touch it or if you look at it, you will die. But he touched it 1,000 times. But I mean, you can't.
No, he didn't
look
touch
at
it. He didn't open it.
Well,
he didn't open it.
Well, people opened it. Whoever the person they
I don't think you be
touched
science
it.
about it. You know, you can't be science
it's
about
a treasure. It's a treasure.
Yeah.
It's a historical archaeologist thing. It doesn't have to be scientifically
yeah, I think we got to remember.
Sometimes you just have to believe whatever the things.
Yeah, sometimes we got to remember when we're making movies, this is not a documentary.
Yeah.
This is a fictional tale. Even with my show, Avatar, sometimes I like to go to the science of it. People are like, don't science it because none of it's not making sense. I'm like, yeah, okay. I just want to know how, if that happened, if they're like, don't worry about it. That's how it happened. But Molly, thank you so much for calling in from North Carolina.
Thank you.
Have a great week. All right.
So, thank you.
Thank you.
North Carolina, all over the stream today. So we have time for a few more streamers in. I saw my friend from Teresa Herrera from the Philippines. Shout out to the Philippines, Manila, Miss Manila. So hashtag Raiders right now, and we'll bring you in.
You didn't tell your favorite.
Hold on a second. Sterling's back. He said my Wi-Fi, but let's see. Sterling's back. We had to cut him off earlier because his Wi-Fi was up. Let's give him a big shout out real quick before we go, because we had to cut him off earlier because he was cutting up.
Is he has to
Sterling, you're back. We just want to bring you back to say what's up.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. Your Wi-Fi's better. The screen's black.
Yeah, it's better, but you just can't see me. But it's all good.
The screen's black.
Yeah, I know. But can you hear me?
I can hear you though.
We can hear you.
That's fine. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else
now let's keep all the conversation.
We were losing you last time.
What's your question?
Anything else you wanted to say about Raiders, because we were losing you last time? I was cutting in and out.
Yes, sir. Raiders is just a good movie. I just absolutely love it. When he was trying to save the other guy, and I just love the beginning of the movie. I like the middle of the movie. I like the ending of the movie. So, yeah, I just love the movie. It's a good movie. It's fabulous. It just says yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Sterling. Sorry we got cut off before, but we just want to come back and shout you out. North Carolina in the house.
Thank you, Dante.
Right,
Dante, one more thing.
What'd you say?
How can I save this so I can keep it?
I don't know, but I'm gonna post it on my IG later on, so you can always check it out there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you, Dante.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Shout out North Carolina in the house. So I saw a few more people.
Hashtag Raiders.
Hashtag Raiders. It was like all these that were right here. Should we pick one? Pick one.
You pick one. Let me pick one.
Go ahead.
Anyone?
Any of the Raiders stuff.
Like
that came
Raiders,
out.
any of the Raiders.
There goes. Right, there's one right there. Hit that.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know who's coming in. Someone said action. Hi.
Oh,
How you doing? What's your name?
Allie, remember me, Allie from the mall, y'all?
Oh, Allie from the mall!
Allie from the mall.
Allie from the mall.
I just picked this one.
Allie from the mall. I was such a legit review of the film at the mall. I love that. Allie from the mall. So how are you doing? How's life? Ohio, right?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Where are you from?
Illinois.
Illinois.
Central Illinois, yep. Good old.
How
Central.
are you? How's
I'm
life?
Good. Well, I'm on my last day of quarantine. Thank the Lord.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Everything good?
Huh?
Everything good? You cool? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. My mom and dad had COVID, so I had to quarantine for 14 days, and I was like,
well, I hope they're well too. I hope they're well.
Yeah, they're doing much better, and I start my new job tomorrow, so I'm so excited about that. So
oh my God, good luck.
Good luck. Where are you gonna be working?
Thank you.
Where are you gonna be working?
Carpet weavers. I'm gonna be like a sales consultant there.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna be trying to sell flooring, so. If you need
flooring, gonna be out there selling them floor. Selling that flooring.
You guys need flooring. Come to Springfield, Conestoga Drive. Come buy some flooring. We'll provide for you.
Talk to us about Raiders, Allie. Talk to us about Raiders.
Okay, if this is the correct one I've seen, I know I've seen bits and pieces of one of them. Is this the one where he's in the the snake pit.
Yes.
Is that?
Yes.
Okay, I do remember seeing that scene. He was afraid of the snakes, and he's like, "Oh crap!" And he's hanging from his whip, and he's trying not to fall into the snake pit. Oh, thank you. And he is trying to get by. He's trying to get to the other side of the pit. That's one scene I remember. Because I think I've always seen like bits and pieces of it, but that was like the one iconic.
But what's your
scene.
feeling of Indiana Jones? You know Indiana Jones.
I love Indiana Jones. I saw the 2008 film with him and Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Ha ha ha. But yeah, I thought that one was pretty good. I was it kind of a remake of the Lost Ark?
It was the prequel. It was young Indiana Jones. He was like the young Indiana Jones.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, I really liked it, and I really liked the fight scene between him and the German guy at the end. Because when he kept hitting him, the guy would not freaking fall. He just kept hitting him in the face, and he's just like, He just was like smiling. It's like,
He's
dude,
the longest guy.
Allie,
right?
Allie, in the chat, they're saying you're iconic. Allie from the Mall is iconic. And we all know that. We all know
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
Well, thank you for calling in. Like I said, I hope your parents are feeling better. I'm glad you're on your last day of COVID. Keep watching. Good luck on the new job.
Good luck with
Allie from the Mall.
Woo! She's
Illinois.
here.
Have a good
Hopefully,
week.
I'll be back next week.
Yes.
For
All right.
sure.
Cheers.
It's good seeing you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Okay,
coming.
Allie from the Mall.
I
Back in.
want Allie from the Mall.
Allie from the
I
Mall
was
was back.
I was pulling like some interesting people. Should I do it again? Do we have time?
Yeah, well, we have time for probably one, maybe two. So we're gonna bring in this person. But some
Yeah.
people want to know the movie for next week, and I think the movie.
We didn't pick the next movie for next week yet. So
I
you
have an
said
idea.
You said
Do you want to do something
wanna
semi-political because it's a political week?
It's gonna be over tomorrow.
No, it's gonna be going all week long. There's a movie that I want to
It's gonna
watch
be
called
over.
All the President's Men. Let's do All the President's Men. That's what I want to do. Why
So
did you
you said-
cancel that?
I didn't
Trying to bring
cancel
that
it.
person in. I
I
think.
didn't cancel it.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah,
Who's this right?
I know.
So
you said you
All
want
the
to pick
President's
the movie.
Men. All the President's Men for next week. I think it just goes in the theme of the week. And it's a film with Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford. All the President's Men.
I'm not
for
sure
next
what
week.
a political movie.
I've already said it. It's not bad. It's not like crazy.
What you said. Does people want to watch that film? Please, guys, you guys vote it right now.
It's a drama. It's a drama. We're gonna have
Yeah, we
drama
vote it right now.
It's not like political times. It's more about kind of like investigative reporting about Watergate. It's pretty good. It's a really good film. It's actually a
we
very
talked
classic.
about Watergate a few weeks ago.
We're trying to bring someone in, but they're not
What
coming
happened?
in.
Not good.
I'm here.
Friend.
Hello. Okay, are you here?
Hey, here it is.
Yeah,
Hi. What's your name?
it's me. It's Jack from New Hampshire.
Hey,
I'm
Jack.
sorry
We
to
can't
answer
see any
your
picture or
question.
anything. We just hear your voice. That's crazy. Where are you calling in from?
Hold on.
But our screen still shows up connecting. Oh my God, it's
Jack.
funny.
Jack.
Jack.
Run home, Jack.
Jack.
Run home, Jack. We gotta try that one more time. I don't know what happened. Jack, we lost you, dude. Let me try to get Jack again, because he was right there, and then now he's
Just
no
right
longer.
here. We hear his voice, but we didn't see his face.
That was so
and
weird.
your phone still shows up connecting.
It's not coming. It's not coming up. Okay,
Jack, where are you?
Jack.
Can you send us a request again?
Yeah, well, send us another. Jack, come back, Jack. Jack. It was so.
Oh, here it-
oh no, it's a different Jack. This is Jack Double D. Jack Double D, where you be?
What it be?
Okay, now I'm wrapping her. We don't have that much more time left. Let me get another person in, and maybe we can get Jack in.
Maybe we can just go back.
Hashtag guitar. Let me go back. I'm gonna grab the first hashtag guitar. I said hashtag guitar because I saw guitar. Hashtag Raiders. Katara. What? That's what you saw one?
Right, yeah. Let's bring our. Yeah. Oh. I
don't see hashtag Raiders anywhere. Hold on a second. Here, it's coming up. It's coming up. 1 second.
You literally pushed
Right
my
here.
finger away.
Right
oh,
here.
here's a Jack.
Here's
Okay.
Where's Jack?
No, that's a different
That's
name.
it. This guy is looking real positive. Raiders, my movie. Let's see. Huh?
Who's the Raiders? My movie.
He said hashtag Raiders, my movie, and a fist in the air. So let's see what my man's talking about.
Let's see. Drop some knowledge. Connect.
Hey, what's up? What's your name?
I'm.
Is that your internet or?
I don't know whose internet. Internet's pausing out.
I think that might be mine.
What's your name?
Jalen.
Is that you? Where you calling in from?
New Orleans. I'm coming from
Jalen,
New
what's
Orleans.
up? Jalen Smith, it says.
Nothing much.
Oh,
Yep.
shout out to
New
New
Orleans.
Orleans.
I would love to go to New Orleans.
Well, nice. I love New Orleans. Y'all staying cool in the storm and everything?
Yeah. I think that's why my internet's a little bit messed up, but it's good. It's good.
Oh, all good.
That
Well,
makes
be,
sense.
be safe out there, but drop
safe.
some knowledge on us about Indiana Jones one time.
So I've been a big fan of Indiana Jones since I was a little kid. It's one of the movies that inspired me to become a filmmaker.
Oh, you're a filmmaker.
Oh,
Awesome.
seriously? What do you do?
I really am an actor, writer, director, and producer.
Awesome.
Yeah, I had the best time of my life with this movie when I was a child, and then just recently in a class I had to study it again, just to figure out all the logistics on pre-production on it, and I absolutely loved it.
And give us some knowledge about it. Give us some like behind the scenes kind of like info that we don't know about.
Well, one of my favorite things is Steven Spielberg loved talking about how fast they would shoot the film.
Really?
Because a big production film like that normally would have taken months upon months. But instead, he actually went over it, I want to say, well, in a smaller amount of time than expected. One of the films that heavily influenced him growing up was Lawrence of Arabia.
Yes, I could totally see it in this movie, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia and The Searchers were really big influences on him, along with 1930s serials. And so those really helped influence the making of this movie and how he would handle the pre-production, which is something I absolutely loved in the film.
They killed it. They killed it in the film, for sure. So they shot it pretty quickly, you're telling me, as opposed to other films?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think it was a faster shoot than Jaws. Granted, Jaws was in development hell for a few years.
Oh, really?
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And what kind of films do you make, or are you gonna be making?
Making.
Whatever sticks with me. I definitely love narrative films, like almost character studies are things that attract me, but I love things that are somewhat fantastical, might have like a comedic effect. Another one that inspired me a lot was the movie Hook.
Wow.
Because I love everything Robin Williams does, really.
Yeah, he's amazing. Amazing. And you can see the great thing about certain filmmakers, you can see their DNA in all their films, and you can see the connection of how they work and how they storytell, which is beautiful. It's like their style is in their films. And there's certain shots I saw in this film which reminded me of shots that we shot in Hook, like the shadow scene I was saying before, like when he walks into the restaurant, you can see the shadow of him. But he did the same thing when we did Hook of them sword fight, and I saw Steven setting up the scene and doing exactly what he does, which is amazing.
Hook, Jurassic Park.
Park, he does
all
it.
the movie, he does have his specific
style.
Even the music,
John Williams has done all of it.
Background music. Oh my God, this is so same. Like it's so familiar, and you know this is like.
I know, which is great.
Like listening
so
to
it's great to know that we can, we can have heroes and we can steal from our heroes and make it our own and make it something new in a new period of time. So thank you for calling in, Jalen, and good luck on filmmaking. Maybe down the road somewhere we all cross paths on a set. That'd be amazing.
I would absolutely love that.
Cheers. New Orleans, be safe out there.
Thank you.
Bye.
Stay safe. Have a good one.
All right, we're about to end it. Before we end it, we got to go to Jack. I saw Jack is back. Jack is back somewhere. I got to go back into the here. Jack is back. Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's our Jack.
Can I introduce you to Jack Double D in the place to be? Jack's back, baby. I think he's almost back, maybe. Is Jack? Don't make me a liar, Jack. Jack, don't make me a liar.
I think internet is gonna fail us one more time or not.
Jack.
No.
Jack. I don't think it's happening, Jack.
Oh no.
I don't think it's happening.
Well, Jack, why don't you just send the request one more time?
I don't know.
Well,
Please, power spin off for a minute. We got to cut out because our hour's about to stop us. We want to thank everyone who joined us. Next week, we're doing a drama because you want to do a drama, and I want to do a drama too. It's a little heavier. Please watch the movie next week. And it is a political week, so this movie is called All the President's Men, starring Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford. We're going to do it. She doesn't look too excited. Some of you might not be that excited either. Look, we've been having a lot of fun watching action films. Okay.
Let's do quick.
Let's see. Let's see it. Let's see. Where? He's not there.
Oh no.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Oh no, Jack.
Jack was back, but Jack is not back. It's not happening. I can't see it. He's not.
There's no. See all request.
Oh,
here.
Okay, let's see. Okay, we're gonna try it one more time.
Jack double D, don't fail us.
It's not touching. It's not going. Maybe it's my phone because it's not letting me click on you, Jack.
Here.
There you go.
I saved you.
Jack.
I saved you, Jack. I saved you. Here's
Indiana Jones equals Carmen Sandiego. Possibly. It's that
really?
fedora. Got that fedora. Jack.
Can you stop yelling at
Jack.
yelling in someone's ear?
Where's my man Jack at?
I thought I saved you, Jack.
Jack is not coming in. I'm not gonna blame you because we've had weird issues all day today. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up. It's gonna cut us off. So, All the President's Men next week. Thank you guys for watching Raiders of the Lost Ark this week.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for all the fans out there, all the Avatar fans. You guys have a great week. Jack, hopefully we see you next week. The movie, it's gonna be kind of a hard one to get through because it's a drama. We're going from all these fun films into something dramatic. It's called All the President's Men, and it's starring Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford. So we'll see you guys next week. Have a great week.
Have a great week. See you guys next week. Hopefully
Monday
next
Cinema
week.
Club.
Monday Cinema Club. Entire United States is gonna be.
Let's not think about it. We'll see you guys next week.
All
All right, bye.
Bye.